Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections, and we are kicking off day 3, live number 5 of Christmas Create and Decorate Week. I am very excited to be here with you today. It's a little bit bittersweet because it's like our last official day of creating and decorating. We still have our Q&A tomorrow at 11 a.m., which will be lots of fun, but today's like the last day of this part of the Create and Decorate Week. But we're not gonna think about that. We're just gonna enjoy our time together. I have got some super cute things that I'm gonna make with you guys today at 11 a.m. right now. And then at 2 p.m., you can join me next to the Christmas tree for some fun Christmas tree decorating tips and tricks. So it's really gonna be a fun day. I hope you guys can join and or watch on the replay. So when you hop on, of course, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what the weather's doing where y'all are. It is rainy and dark and dreary here. And y'all, it was making me so tired this morning. I was drinking my coffee, like barely keep my eyes open, but I'm feeling pumped and rejuvenated now and ready to go. But tell me what it's doing where you are. If you're watching the replay, say hashtag replay. Let me know that you're here. We still want to talk to all of our replay friends, of course. And then last but not least, if you are a newbie, please say newbie so that we can be sure to welcome you. Hey, Jen and Chris and Denise and Teresa. Hello, hello, friends. Come on in. It's gonna be such a fun day. We are making some very cute ornaments today with the bundle that I showed you guys the other day. I called this a Christmas ornament or Christmas, what I don't know the exact order I put it in, but they're layering ornaments, okay? So y'all are gonna see what I mean by that once we get going, but this is the printable bundle we will be using today. So this is one page. This is 2 page. So there are 2 pages. This is the second page, y'all. This is the second page, and you'll see kind of what these little buttons and what this little washi tape is for, how we're going to use those. And then this printable bundle also comes with 4 background pages, okay? So we have a red and green stripe, a red and white polka dot, a red and green plaid, and then this red and white stripe. So we're going to make some adorable ornaments. I'll kind of show you what I've made, and then we're going to make some other ones. Do not forget to, I see that y'all are already sprinkling and sharing without me even asking because you guys are so awesome. So be sure you share because you guessed it, we're giving away another $25 gift card to my shop. So just let us know that you shared. At the end of the live, I will tell you guys who wins that. Also have to announce the winner of 6 free Wilshire pillow covers. So from our big giveaway that we did leading up to this, we gave away on Monday, we gave away a year free in the Printable Club. On Tuesday, we gave away a year free in the DC. And then today, I'll be gifting somebody 6 pillow covers. So I'll announce that at the end. So stay till the end. Be sure to share. Y'all know the drill. And I'm telling you what, y'all have been sharing machines this week. And I so appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Our replay friends will have a chance to win a gift card too. So even if you're on the replay, please share and you'll go into the drawing. So Beth is a newbie. Welcome, Beth. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Teresa loves the background printables. Y'all, these are so handy for so many things, not just for the ornaments that we're going to be making today, but for all kinds of projects. Like I said, you can kind of think about these like scrapbook paper, except you don't have to go to Hobby Lobby and get it. And I don't know, I haven't seen any scrapbook paper quite this cute at the Hobby Lobby, you know? So anyways, it takes all the guesswork out of it for you. So many different ways you can make them. I am obsessed with making ornaments at the holidays. Raise your hand if you love doing this too. And I love doing them we've done ornaments on my page for years. Like every year I come out with at least 1 ornament bundle. Some years I think I've done more than 1. And they're just such a fun way to, number 1, make ornaments for your own tree. But number 2, they're such a great gift for people. Like I said the other day, it can be like, here's your gift card, and then you attach a little ornament with it. How cute is that? It's never a bad idea to have just some extra little things like this on hand for little gifts where it's like, you want to give somebody a little something, but you're not trying to break the bank. Ornaments are perfect, and we have made so many cute ones over the years. with the printables, which we're going to take a quick little walk down memory lane, and I'm going to show you guys some of the ones that we've made in the past. But let me show you. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks, Linda. Oh, thank you. We had so much fun on the live. If y'all missed the live last night, not part of Create and Decorate week, but Anthony and I, my husband, went live in the kitchen cooking, and I made homemade mashed potatoes that turned out amazing, and Anthony made meatloaf, and y'all, it was delicious. It was so good. Might have been his best one yet. I don't know if it was the addition of the Dano seasoning or what, but it was so, so good. So you definitely need to go watch that on replay if you missed it. But thank you guys. He was so excited, and afterwards he was like, that was fun. He loved it. He loved it. So we had a great time. But anyways, okay, let me show you these ornaments that I made ahead of time. And then we're going to be making some different varieties of these today. So we've got that one. We've got that one. And then we have this one. You love making ornaments for gifts and for your tree. Yes. The other fun thing about this, y'all, and you'll see this afternoon when we go to my tree that's in the entryway, I love a themed tree. Now, not everybody does a themed tree, and that's totally okay. But yes, an ornament exchange with friends, such a good idea, Joyce. If you are somebody that wants to do a themed tree, but that can be expensive when you're first getting started, right? Like, let's say you're wanting to go with a red and white and green traditional theme on your tree. You're trying to collect all these ornaments and buy all these ornaments that fit with your theme. And if you do ribbon, it all adds up. So this is just an affordable way to get to that theme tree. And even if you don't have a theme tree, these are obviously cute incorporated in any tree that you do. So that's always, yes, thank you. I was so happy that Tyler popped on and said hello too. It had been way too long, and I think he enjoyed it also. So those homemade potatoes, right, Tanya? They're like nothing else, I'm telling you. So anyways, did I show all three of them? Are these not so precious, you guys? So we are going to make some cute ones today that are going to kind of go and coordinate with these, but let me grab these other printables, or not printables, ornaments, y'all. I was just going through my little stack, and I'm sure some of you have been around, especially my OG Printable Club girls, that I found out there's still so many of you that have been in the Printable Club for 5 years now, or close to it. So some of y'all, I'm sure, have made these with me over the years. That's a good question. Terry asked about sizing the printables down. It's a little bit difficult to resize the printables. You can do it in your printer settings by scaling up or down. So you can definitely play with that and mess with that. But the cool thing is, I do a lot of 3x3 and 4x4 and even 5x5 sizes that could easily be used for ornament. So even if it's not an official ornament bundle, you're still going to have options from other printables that you could use 100%, okay? Now, I don't even know what years these were. I do know last year's. I remember that. So I don't know anything about that. But the point is, I'm just going to show you how many cute things we have made over the years. And I wanted to tell you guys, because I don't think that I talked about this the other day. When you are in the Printable Club, okay, you are a PC girl, you're a member of the Printable Club, you have this like portal that you can log into where you download your printables each month. When you're there in the member area, you will see a little spot at the top that says past month's printables, okay? And so I need to get this pulled up over here, y'all. Past month's printables. When you click on that, you can go back and purchase past month's printables from the Printable Club, a whole month of them for only $10 for the whole month, okay? So let's just say, yay, Tina, welcome, welcome. Let's say you're joining right now for the first time. You're getting October printables, November printables, you're getting the starter pack, but then you're like, I want to go back and purchase some past ornament bundles. You can go into the member area, find the month you're looking for, find the ornament bundles you're looking for, and purchase the whole month for just $10, y'all. That is an insane deal, and just another perk and whatever of being in the Printable Club. So here's some that we made 1 year. Remember that, y'all? We did the crackle technique, and we did the tissue paper, kind of like we did on the candle yesterday. That one with the little snowman. I loved these. I think those are so cute. Here's one from a year past, Holly Jolly Vibes. These were so cute. Who remembers these? We got little Merry and Bright, Holly Jolly. Those were precious. We've got these that we made that are kind of, oops, those are tangled together, kind of the tag style. I know this is backwards to y'all. Let it snow, joy to the world. Believe. How cute would these be on top of a package, on top of a gift? So stinking cute. So we have a bunch of those. Did I just show these? No, I don't think I did. We did these one year. That one says most wonderful time of the year. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Kelfie the Elfie could not be here this morning with us in person, but she is tuning in remotely from the North Pole, okay? So Kelfie the Elfie is here in the comments, so y'all tell her hello, and we're hoping she's gonna be able to make it back in time for the 2 p.m. live, but she's gonna have to figure out a way to get that sleigh and distract Santa to get back here, because it's a busy time at the North Pole, you know? Okay, most wonderful time of the year, deck the halls, so cute. And then last year we made these. Yes, they'd be great in a tiered tray, 100%. You don't want to put the ribbon on there? Bam, now it's in a tiered tray, right? You could probably do a whole printable tree. Janice, my tree practically is a whole printable tree. Over half of my ornaments on my red and white tree are printable ornaments. These were so cute. These are the ones that we did last year during Create and Decorate Week, actually. How stinking cute are those? Thank you, Shelly. They're so cute. And this is memories, y'all. Every single one of these hold memories, and I can remember making these with you guys, whether it's Create and Decorate Week, a past Christmas workshop, whatever the case may be. But anyways, it's just to show you how much you can make with printables, how much we can do over the years, and I don't know, it's just so fun, right? You've made all the ornaments, Sheila. That's amazing. That is amazing. So anyways, lots of cuteness, and like I said, if you want access to any of those printable bundles, you can get them after you join the PC in the member area for just $10 for a whole month. So that's like 6 printable bundles for $10. Renee just signed up for the DC and the PC. Whoop, whoop, y'all. Let me just say, you guys are taking your, where'd that other ornament go? Did I put it over here with these? Yep, I did. Y'all are taking your smart pills this week. I just know it, because so many of you guys have joined the Printable Club and the DC this week, and it's because y'all smart. It's because you recognize that this is a really, really great deal, and these kind of deals just, you know, they don't come around every day, right? They only come when I'm feeling extra holly and jolly, and y'all. So thank you. I'm so excited to everybody that has joined Printable Club and the Decorating and Creating community. You guys are awesome. I hope you're going to love being part of the community, being connected. If you haven't joined, you can join before midnight tomorrow and still get half off your first month and all the things. So, okay, let's get crafty. So here's what we're going to do first, okay? We are going to take, these are just little 5x5 wood blocks from Michael's. Like I had said the other day, any type of, words are so hard. Words are so hard. What am I trying to say? Any type of 5x5 surface will work, okay? You could even use a 4x4 surface. You're just not going to see as much of the background. But I'm just going to take some Deco Art Americana Raw Umber. Oh, you've been making these and giving to Lunch Buddy friends at Christmas every year since you joined the Printable Club. Okay, how special and how cute is that? I love that. Hold on, I'm going to get my live pulled up over here. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, Deco Art Americana in Raw Umber. And I'm going to use this as a stain, okay? You could absolutely paint the edges of your ornaments. I mean, totally customize these however you want, but we're just going to stain them. How do we get the Christmas planner that I talked about yesterday? Tina, that one is available inside the Decorating and Creating community. So the bonus for the Printable Club is the half off your first month plus the starter pack. And the bonus for the DC is half off your first month plus the 50-page Christmas planner. So if you're in the DC already, it's in the Facebook group under the files tab. If you're not, you can join the DC and you'll get it after you sign up. Okay, so I'm taking a baby white and I'm taking my brown paint and just gonna rub on the edges. And we've done this week, right? Have we used the brown stain? I can't think right now, but if I didn't say this, I hardly ever in a million years use real stain. Real stain is smelly, takes a long time to dry. We ain't got no time for that, okay? So any type of acrylic paint will work as a stain. If you water it, you can water it down. I'm not watering this one down. You can either water it down and then brush it on, or use a baby white and it's gonna give you a stained look. Let me show you this when I'm get done. So Deco Art Raw Umber is probably my favorite. You'll see me use it just over and over again because it's just, in my opinion, it's a really pretty, I'm going to put a little on the front too, even though we don't need it, just so you can kind of see, but it's just a really pretty brown stain. So y'all can kind of see what that looks like. See how you can still see the wood grain and everything like that coming through. But, oh my goodness, Natasha, I'm so sorry for your husband. Yes, no worries. Totally understand that for sure. Prayers for him. No worries. But you can still see that wood grain, okay? Super easy. It's going to dry really fast and all the things. So let's move on to our next one. We're going to get all of these stained up. Now, one of them, I'm going to stain the front completely because we're going to do a little bit of a different look on it, but the others you don't even have to stain the top because we're going to be covering it with a, what do you call it, printable. You join the DC but not sure how to get the planner. Tina, it's in the Facebook group if you've already been accepted into the group under the files tab. We'll also be emailing it to you guys on Friday, so don't worry if you have not. I think it's Friday, yeah. If you haven't figured out quite how to navigate the group yet, I'm going to be live in there in the group in the DC on Friday. I'll kind of go over how to find things, where to find things, and we'll email it too. So don't worry if you haven't, if you can't find it between now and then. You like raw umber, burnt umber is darker. Yes. Yeah. Is it true, you guys? Kelly and I were chatting about this morning, that Deco Art paint is not going to be sold at Hobby Lobby anymore. I'm going to be really sad if that's the truth. And I'm wondering why. Like, why is that the truth, Just joined. So you printed out the Christmas planner last night and it's amazing. Awesome, Yvonne. Yes, Renee. That's what I was just saying. I heard that too. So is that true? Is it true, y'all? Because Deco Art is my go-to unless I'm using chalk paint. Now, Michael's does carry chalk paint or carry Deco Art, but I feel like they don't have as big of a selection. You can also order straight from the Deco Art website, but I don't know, y'all. Is that true? Linda says, what is the cost to join? So Linda, the Printable Club, which is the one we're kind of chatting about right now during this live, since it's a printable live, it is $10 for your first month. So if you sign up before tomorrow night at midnight, you get in for $10 for your first month, and then it's just $20 a month after that. When you sign up before tomorrow, you'll get all the November printables, which is 6 printables. I'll show them to you guys at the end in case there's people that missed it the other day. All the October printables, which is 6 bundles, plus you get this free seasonal starter pack. So all, like I said, y'all, either I'm off my rocker or I'm just extra holly jolly to be giving all this to you guys for just $10. But I'm doing it. It's too late. I already said I would. But you can get in for just $10. It's just $20 a month after that, which is still an insane value because it's the value of the printables is $42. Like if you were to go and buy 6 printable bundles on my website, you'd spend $42. In the Printable Club, you get them all for $20 a month. $10 for your first month. So crazy deal. And somebody else just asked about the DC. That one is $12.50 for your first month, and then $25 a month after that. And again, such a great value, and you'll get that Christmas planner and all the things. So I know, I hope it's not true. That's what I think. Michael's does not have as much. Okay, we're going to do this one and do our stain all across the front. Okay, Kathy, Kelly will give you the email to support, so you can email them to see if we can get you situated and in the group. So, best Santa ever, right? The only place to buy. Oh, man. Oh, your Michael's has a huge selection. Ours does not. I don't think ours has near as many colors and stuff as Hobby Lobby does. So I don't know. If it's true, I actually have I have a contact at Deco Art because they have sponsored my live events before. I may have to email her and be like, okay, is this a rumor or is this true? Is this true? Oh, Tracy says, nah, you're always just generous. You know what? I love giving. Like, giving is my favorite. Giving fills my cup very, very much. And so, yeah. Am I feeling holly jolly? Yeah. But I'm not off my rocker. I just like to be nice to y'all and do nice things for y'all, because you know why? Y'all are nice to me, and y'all treat me good. So why would I not treat you good right back, right? This is a two-way good relationship here where y'all treat me nice and I'll treat you nice. It's as simple as that, right? Oh, Michael's is more expensive too? Really? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. I need just a splash more. Come on. This bottle's almost out, y'all, but I'm going to get every little drip out of it. Sue says it's true. You asked. Oh, man. I wonder when it's going away. Kelfie better hurry up and get back from the North Pole so we can head to the Nobby Lobby so we can have Hobby Lobby. Oh, thank you. Is there a difference between chalk paint and chalk acrylic paint? I don't know about chalk acrylic paint, but there is a difference between chalk paint and acrylic. I usually say for most projects, I'll use acrylic, but if I'm doing a bigger project that needs like better coverage, I'll use chalk paint. Or if I am doing like painting glass or painting plastic, like painting some kind of surface that's not wood, then I would use chalk paint. But most of the time, I use acrylic paint. And then I think somebody just asked, these wood blocks are from Michael's. They are linked in my supplies. So if you comment supplies, then it will send you the link. I know, I said earlier, my partner in crime, Kelfie the Elfie, she's in the North Pole. Santa has her working hard right now, but she's hoping to find a way to like sneak out and distract Santa so she can be here for the 2 o'clock live, y'all. So you're stuck with just me today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's been so fun having Kelly here, being part of the lives and stuff. And we have had a blast this week. We really have. We've laughed so much, laughed with y'all. We've laughed a lot behind the scenes too. And it's just been awesome. So, okay. So I've got my surfaces prepared. I am going to be using, so these are the 2 pages that we talked about, okay? I mean, y'all, what's your favorite? We got the tree, the presents, the wreath, the little holly. We got the bow, the snowman, the reindeer, the stocking. So I've already made a few of these. I showed them. Oh, they did announce it on their Facebook page? Okay, then it's true. I had not seen that. Well, pooey. Well, pooey. But I've already done a few of these. So the ones that I'm going to be doing today are the bow, shocker, the tree, shocker, and then the snowman, shocker. They're all so cute. I'll have to make some more too. So I've cut this one out, but we're going to go ahead and cut these out together so you can see what I did with my little scissors. I have the little, I could add therapist to my services too. As in, I need to go to a therapist or I can be your therapist, or both. Probably both. Oh, that's funny. Hey, listen, I am here for it, y'all. If I can help you guys in any way and brighten your day, bring you some joy, make you smile, make you laugh, make you feel inspired, my work here is done. But it's not done. But you know, that's my goal. That's my goal. Santa might give him a ride. I know. I mean, I'm like in like this with Santa. So after this live, I may have to call Santa up and be like, listen, Kelfie needs a day off. Kelfie needs the afternoon off. She needs to come. She needs to come help me. Okay, now I am using this little pair of scissors, which, do scissors like this have a name? Little scissors is what I call them. But it does make it easier to kind of cut this more intricate, I guess you could call it, stuff. So, I don't know. Don't they call this fussy cutting? Fussy cutting? But then are the scissors, they're not called fussy cutters, are they? Andrea says, how do I sign up for the PC subscription? If you comment connect, it's going to send the info to your Facebook Messenger. It's also pinned down here at the bottom. And you can go straight to the website, read all about it. Extra, read all about it. And get signed up for just $10. Holla! Now you need to make a Hobby Lobby run. Sherry says, you are our therapist. Oh, well, thank you. That means a lot to me. Loved Chef Anthony's cooking show last night. Please continue. Listen, he'll be doing more of those. He will for sure, because it was fun. And I don't know, it was just fun. So, and he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So we'll do them more for sure. Oh, my friend and I joined you during COVID. So you were our therapy. Jane, I love it. Kelly's dropping the link in the fussy cutting. Yeah, that's what this is called. But then, are these called fussy scissors? We're going to start calling them. We're using our fussy scissors. I'm so glad, Jane, that I could help you guys in any way. And we got to talk about the video that I posted last night. Thank you guys so much for those of you that have seen it, which it's so weird how things kind of happen. So, you know, if you know, you know that back, I don't know, earlier this year, Facebook decided to announce, hey, guess what? All you creators out there that have spent years going live on Facebook like we want you to, and we've asked you to and told you that's what you need to do if you want to grow your business. Well, now we're going to delete your lives after 30 days. And that was tragic news, okay? That was very upsetting when that news rolled out, because I've been doing live since 2017. I had over 1,000 lives on my page. Yes, the DC and the Printable Club are completely separate, Linda. That's a great question. If you comment connect, the page that it'll send you to will have information on both, but the printables are just the printables, the digital files. You get them so you can craft with them, frame them, etc. The DC is the community, the VIP group where I do it's more like this, like what we've done this week, where I do crafting tutorials, decorating tutorials, all the things. They get VIP perks. And so they're totally different types of groups, but you can read all about them. So anyways, they tell us they're going to delete our lives after 30 days. And they gave us like, what was it, 60 or 90 days notice just to save all of our past things. So my team and I had to go in and save over 1,000 videos so that I've worked way too hard to have Facebook delete my stuff and not own my videos and own my content, you know, and it was a real eye-opener and whatever. Anyways, enough about that rant and how I feel about that. But the point is, we now have all of these videos saved in Google Drive, and then we're also working, a lot of them are already over on YouTube, and we're working to just keep getting some of the old stuff on YouTube. Marnie joined the PC this morning. Welcome, Marnie. All right, let's cut out our tree next while we chat. So we have thousands of videos that are in the Google Drive. Well, I was looking for a different video in the Google Drive, so I was putting in like a keyword to help me find it, and up popped what I was looking for, but in that same search was my very first Facebook Live, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had not watched it in a very long time. And all I remembered about that very first Facebook Live, other than how nervous I was and how, oh my gosh, Pam, that's amazing. You're an OG for sure. How nervous I was, how I literally rehearsed in the shower beforehand because I was like, didn't know what to say. I remember texting, a few friends and family being like, will you please be on here so there's not anybody on here? Listen, I talk a lot more about this in my book that's coming up, and all the things that transpired, all the things that were going on in my life in the background at that time, which was a lot. It should send you my YouTube channel link when you type YouTube, Marla. So let me know if that worked. And it's just Wilshire Collections on YouTube too. But, anyways, that's really all I remembered. I remembered I was sitting at my kitchen table, and I remembered that I was talking. Didn't know what I was talking about. I remembered it was like fall. I do remember that. So it turns out it was October 31st, 2017. You watched it this morning. Marco says, you've come so far. Thank you. Oh, yes, y'all. It was, when I first started watching it, I'm not even going to lie. It's hard to watch in a way. At first I was like, oh my gosh, because the camera's this close to my face. I look like a different person. It was shaking because I talk with my hands. I don't even think I had a tripod. I think my phone was like leaned against like a cup. I don't even really remember. It was not the setup I have now with a ring light and, all this stuff. And I just, like, when I first started watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, I could just tell that I was nervous. I could tell that I didn't really know what I was doing. But then the more I sat there and watched it, I actually got teary and emotional. And I was like, no, I'm reframing the way I look at this video, because that girl sitting in that video was so scared, so unsure, so not confident, so broken on the inside. I was going through a lot of different things, health struggles, all kinds of things, depression, blah, blah, blah. And I pushed the live button and went live. And the more I sat there and watched it, I was literally just overcome with emotions, because one of the things that I found so cool about that video is that I was sitting there talking about a lot of the same things that I still talk about to this day, about creating joy in your home and doing something for you and being surrounded by, things that you love. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I was like, that's cool. That was literally right before I started I did this back in 2017. It was called Happy Holiday Home. Were any of y'all that were here in that Happy Holiday Home? It was a little, I can't remember, 4 or 6 week kind of like a workshop in a Facebook group. And it was after Happy Holiday Home that I ended up opening up the decorating and creating community. So it felt so full circle to watch that. And then I sent it to Kelly. And then after I did that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this, even though it is, yes, this is printed card. This is on cardstock, and it's just printed out just like it comes. And I'm just cutting it up. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, Linda, but so I was like, I'm going to post this, because if it encourages one person to go after their dreams, do something even when they're scared, or just encourages them to be part of this journey. Because what's crazy is, since that moment, and I was at a totally different place in my life. It is, Kelly, are you serious? That's crazy. No way, Kelly. So Kelly's saying she was in Happy Holiday Home. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that's crazy. But since then, I've literally helped thousands of ladies with their homes through decorating, through crafting, and all the things. So she had no idea what was to come for her in the future. Good things happen when you put yourself out there. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, listening to God, following the path, even when it felt scary, even it felt like, what, God, you want me to go live? You want me to push the live button? And now, y'all, I'll just push that live button and I'm like, hey, y'all. And then I'm messing up and I'm doing candles upside down, and I don't care. I don't get embarrassed. I don't get nervous. I love being here. I love pouring into you guys. I love this community. And you could have never told me back then in 2017 that I'd be doing half of what I'm doing now. But that's what's cool about God, and that's what's cool about life, and that's what's cool about putting yourself out there. So thank you to those of you that watched that video and gave me so much love on it. Y'all were very sweet. Watch the video, thought how far you've come. And look at all the accomplishments, and now a book coming. I know. You thought I did a great job. It's hard to step out. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are just so sweet. I know, Linda. I know. Jennifer, you joined again. Whoop, whoop. What'd you join? The PC? The DC? The what? The what? The what? Okay. So we got all these cut out. Now we need our backgrounds. Okay. So this is where it gets fun, because you can completely customize. Now, I wrote this down because I wanted to remember what I wanted to do. So what I want to do, okay, so for this one, for the snowman, I'm going to do it on, Oh, that's on my phone. I thought there was something on here, but that's a little smudge on my phone. Oh, thank you. I do remember you decorating your home for a magazine to come. No, I've never decorated my home for a magazine, Kathy. That might be somebody. Well, I have decorated it for Old Time Pottery did a photo shoot once, and then my builder did a photo shoot at Christmas. That might be what you're thinking of. The PC, awesome, Jennifer. So I'm going to use the stripe background on this one. On my bow one, I'm going to also use the stripe, but in a different, I'm going to use it in a different way. And then on the tree, we're going to use the plaid, okay? So let's go ahead and do the plaid first. What I'm going to do here, oh, Finding Wilshire is giving you the confidence you need to start decorating your house. That's amazing, Diane. That's awesome. Listen, real is the only way I know how to be, Trish. It really is. I used to not be as real as I am now because I was just nervous and thought I had to be all curated and perfect. But the minute I stopped trying to be perfect and just started being myself, that's when things started to change, you know? I mean, it really is. So much easier to be yourself than it is to be somebody else, if you didn't know. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to put this, yes, that's probably what it was, Kelly. I'm going to put this down on my surface, and I like to do this little thing called the fold measure, okay? And I'm just going to put like a little crease on the edge so I know where to cut this. You could also turn it around and trace it, whatever you want to do, okay? But this, to me, is just as easy. Kind of saves a step. And it's always better if you have it cut a little bit bigger than you need, because we can take our handy dandy sandy to get off the excess. So let's get our Mod Podge. This is not scrapbook paper. Good question, Linda. These are background pages from my printable bundle. So this one is in the printable club for November. And so, yeah, you can use those, when you get the printable. Do the printables have to be done with a borderless printer? I don't even know what a borderless printer is. What's a borderless printer? Why do I not know this? I have no idea. Explain to me what that, but no, I don't think so. Cause I don't think that my printer is borderless. Yes, I did make a craft that ended up in a magazine. I was featured in Better Homes and Gardens back, oh gosh, what year was that? I'm so bad with timelines, y'all. Several years ago, which still to this day is one of my favorite moments in life, getting to walk into the store, look for that magazine on the shelf at the grocery store, flip through it and find my little feature. Oh my gosh. I've got it framed over here in my craft room, the art or the, little thing. So, is my cardstock glossy or matte? It's matte, but it does look a little glossy because of my ring light, but it's just normal cardstock. So people ask that a lot, but I think it's my light that gives it that little bit of a glow. Okay, so now I'm just taking our plaid and just putting it right down on top of here. Remember the other day, which we'll do it just because why not? You don't have to do this step, okay? If you put yours down and it looks smooth and good, you are done, okay? But if you feel like you're getting a little bumps or it's just not sticking good, take your parchment paper, take your iron, and just go over it a few times, and that's gonna really seal it to your surface. Super easy. Let me get my handy dandy sandy out of here so we can kind of sand. These were borderless prints. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't guess so. These were printed at my local UPS store, so I do have a home printer and I use it a lot. But for my, a lot of my projects, I love to have them printed at the UPS store because it's affordable and they have very nice laser printers. I mean, they're a copy shop. That's what they do, right? So the colors, the quality and all of that, I mean, it's going to be hard to get them that vibrant on a home printer. So that's why I choose to have them printed there a lot. Some ladies even get theirs printed it's on page 69 in 2022 Better Homes and Gardens. Diane, thank you for remembering that. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh, and so many of y'all went out then went out and searched for that magazine, which was so fun too. That was such a fun time. But anyways, yeah, so then just take your sander and go across and get any excess off, okay? And I like to kind of hit up the corners a little bit too. I'll show you all this in a second. Okay, can y'all see? Yep, this is day 3, Susan. We're rocking and rolling, aren't we? So we've got the sander is from Amazon, Cindy. It's also linked in my roundup. So if you comment supplies, it'll send you the link. Okay, we'll set that over to the side and we'll do our backgrounds and then we'll come back to the other part. Okay, I'm gonna throw that away because I don't know what's happening. Okay, I need one with a stripe. So we're gonna do, we're gonna do a stripe on our next one. I feel like I'm gonna get stuff on these. Stacy, you need to behave here. You remember the Christmas group? Yes, Mindy, I'll never forget your trees. Mindy did a lot of my Christmas type workshops and Christmas tree tutorial and all that back in the day. And I remember your trees. I truly do. Are the surfaces you are using lightweight? Not really. I mean, they're just kind of medium-ish, I guess, but I mean, you could definitely use, they make those really thin pieces of wood. And you could definitely use that as well. I kind of go back and forth on the grit of sandpaper. Let me see if I can find one. I'm actually getting low on the more coarse ones, but shoot, that one doesn't say what it is. Oh, here's one. No, they don't say. I don't know, but I prefer the ones that are a little bit more coarse just because you don't have to work quite as hard to get them, you know, sanded or whatever. Oh, you weren't able to find the magazine. Bummer. Okay, I'm just trimming off the white part to give us a good starting point because we don't need that. We've had a lot of fun times over the years. I feel like we should tell tree workshops. No, Beth, this is basically my Christmas workshop this year, like as far as that goes. Next month in the DC, we're doing a whole month of like our cozy Christmas workshop. So we will be doing a full tree decorating thing actually on Monday of next week in the DC. But that'll be it for this year for Christmas. So as far as, you know, workshop-y type things go. Okay, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just gonna lay this out. We'll crease it so I know. Ooh, it made a weird noise. Know exactly where to cut. Oh, you're welcome, Mindy. Shoot, what was I just saying, y'all? I know I was on the verge of saying something. I was talking about the past. Mindy's trees. Shoot. I was gonna say something. I know it. I just know I was. Who remembers what I was saying? Yes, more fun times to come. The fun does, that's the thing, friends. The fun does not have to end after today. It's always like bittersweet at the end of these workshop type things. And, oh, good, Beth. Yeah, you'll be locked in for the fun then. It's bittersweet. But for me, I'm like, it ain't over. It ain't over. Like, this is over. But I pick right back up, y'all. Friday, I'm live in the DC welcoming all the newbies. Monday, I'm live in the DC. We're decorating a tree. Like, we are going to keep rocking and rolling. Next Thursday, I think it is, I'm live in the DC. I'll share all that later. But anyways, the fun is going to continue. It's just not continuing right here and in this capacity. But that's why if you're wanting the fun to continue, you should join the Printable Club or the DC. Because the time is now. Literally, it don't get much better than this as far as the deals and steals and, you know, all the things. What magazine was I in? Better Homes and Gardens, Maureen, back a few years ago for a Christmas craft that I did. I'll have to reshare that again at some point for the newbies. And I've been featured in several magazines in online publications. Pioneer Woman has featured a project, Better Homes and Gardens, Forbes. several things like that, but I have not. That's the only print one that I've been in. Linda just rejoined the PC. Awesome. Welcome. Sandy's a newbie. Y'all welcome Sandy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all are here. It's been fun to see all the OGs plus all the newbies. It's just been such a good week. Okay. So let's get our stripe down on here. Like so. We'll do our little iron just for extra protection. If we join the PC when we leave, are we able to keep printables for the months? That's a great question, Phoebe. You can cancel at any time. However, you only have access to the printables while you are a member. Because you can't access the Printable Club member area when you're not a member, but you can 100% save and download any printable that you want. So that's just what we recommend is if you are going to cancel, you need to save them. It's your responsibility to save those files on your computer, phone, wherever. So you can save them. We're not going to, once they're yours, they're yours. We're not going to take them from you, but you will not be able to access the member area anymore because it's only for members. So, I've been in books. Or you mean like at Mac? Wait, well, yeah, I've been in a book too, but a business friend. But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there. I can't seem to find the link to the sander. Oh no, Terry. Not sure about that, but probably if you just go onto Amazon and type, they're called Gator sanders, or maybe that's the brand, but Gator sander, hand sander, palm sander, something like that. See if you can find, doesn't have to be this exact brand, but I bet you could find it with a quick little search. I'll have to check the link later. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Somebody walking outside and I don't know why I thought I was being attacked or something. PC Girl bundle for the printable, but can't see your link anymore. Susan, Kelly can give you the link if you're trying to join the Printable Club, or you can comment connect and it will send it to your Facebook Messenger. Would love to have you. All right. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to use the stripe again, but what we're going to do, remember how we stained this whole surface? We're going to do kind of like I did on that one, and we're just going to do a little stripe, whatever you want to call it, at the top and the bottom of this. So we're going to leave the stain, Gator sanders. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gator sander. We're going to leave some of the stain showing in the middle. So here, let me go ahead and cut this right here, because that should be long enough. I think I'm just gonna do, how big did I do these other ones? Whoops, because I liked the width of that. Okay, so if I cut it right around there, I'll measure this so y'all can know how big I'm cutting it. Probably close to 1.5 inches, maybe, right in. Yeah, close to a little less than 1.5 inches, but I mean, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so then I'll cut the next one the same. Cut it right here. Okay, so now we're just going to use our Mod Podge, and we're going to put these at the top and the bottom. So you can do one of two things here. You can either put your Mod Podge on the back of the printable, or you can put it on the wood. I'm going to put it on the wood. It does not matter if you get a little bit. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to Mod Podge the whole thing, okay? Because Mod Podge dries clear, so it's totally fine. So I got a little heavy there at the top. When you do that and you get a little heavy, just kind of drag it down towards, you know, other parts of the surface or whatever. But we're just going to put this at the top like so. We'll sand off that excess here in a minute, and then we're going to put this at the bottom like so. Okay, so there we are. Yeah, this is girl measuring, right? There's girl math and then there's girl measuring. Oh, y'all. I'm a big fan of the girl math and the girl measuring for that matter. Okay, let's get our little excess off here. Now, if we wanted to go over this with an iron, here's a very, very important, important little tip for you. You do not want to put your parchment paper and iron on here while your Mod Podge is wet. So you would want to completely dry it. I can't really adjust my camera right now, Kathy. If you swipe the comments out of the way, you should be able to see it a little better, but I don't want to mess with the tripod while I'm live. So this is kind of the angle I always have, and it's just what I have that works. So, okay. Y'all, how cute is that? So cute, so cute. Okay, so now that that's dry, if you wanted to, we don't need to because it's not, you know, not bubbling, but let's just pretend. We would then go like this to smooth it out. You just don't want to do it while your Mod Podge is wet, okay? All right, now it's time to add our extra little embellishments. So on these pages, you will see that I gave you guys some adorable printable buttons, okay, in red and green. Oh, you've been here 4 years. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Linda, you iron it if you are getting bubbles. Some people have trouble with Mod Podge and their paper will bubble, especially the thinner your paper is, the more likely it is to bubble. So if you are getting, I say no bubbles, no bubbles, no troubles, okay? So it's not a big deal. If you start getting bubbles, don't panic. You can use the parchment paper and the iron to smooth it out. Even if you're not getting bubbles, it just really helps adhere the printable and just make it super smooth. So that's why we do that. But that step is not necessary if you're not having any bubbles, okay? You've been here 6 years. Oh my gosh. If y'all remember how long you've been following me, put it in the comments. That would be cool to know. So anyways, I gave you the cute buttons and then also these little washi tapes in the red and the green. So this is where A, we're layering, B, it just becomes customizable to whatever you guys like, okay? So on our, this one, we'll do this one first, okay? We're doing, hold on, I gotta refer to my notes because I had a whole plan here. Snowman, red and green stripe with a stained look. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do a red button on this one. So we're gonna take our little bundle here. Since August of 2020, oh my gosh, awesome. Okay, we're gonna take our little printable here. I'm gonna cut out one of these red buttons. You do not need to worry about cutting where the little holes are in the middle of the button, okay? It's just gonna be white and it's gonna look super cute. Let me get this cut out and then we'll cut it even closer. Isn't this fun doing like the little layering situation? Because I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, we could add like little embellishments. And then I was like, ooh, what if we did like little printable type embellishments? Now you could use real buttons and stuff too if you'd rather do that. But I thought this would be really, really cute. Okay, hold on. I'm going to fix that a little bit. Oh, that's cute. That's going to be cute, cute, cute. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge the top of this surface again. So we're Mod Podging right over our printable, the stain, all the things, okay? That's gonna seal that printable down and it's gonna let us adhere the little snowman to the ornament. So 5 years and going strong. Oh my, y'all are some loyal, amazing people. Crazy, crazy. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so we're gonna put our snowman just kind of right there in the middle. This is, again, girl measuring. We're not really measuring because we don't have time for that. We can't be bothered with that, you know? So cute. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of Mod Podge on the back of the button, just, oops, just to make sure. But there's already Mod Podge on there too, so it should be fine. And I'm just gonna, oops, I'm gonna turn that a little bit. Layer the button right on top, okay. There's where we're at. That is so stinking cute. Oops, oh, there we go, okay. I'm gonna dry it. You got it now. Oh, good, 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 Susan. Glad you got it. Glad you got it. Y'all, these comments are going too fast. And on my iPad, I have to click out and click back into the live every 5 seconds, which is annoying to see comments. Loved the cooking segment. Thank you. It was delicious. 2019 for Kathy. Been watching since the first live, Chris. That is awesome. Thank you for being here. Through all the things. Through all the things. You've seen a lot over the years, for sure. Oh, my Lanta, you've seen a lot. Okay, once we get this, actually, I'm just gonna set this. We'll do our top coat in a minute. Let's move on to the next one. So on this red and green stripe, I was gonna do the bow. Gonna be so cute. Good, Susan. I'm glad you got in. So cute. Okay, so we're gonna do, wait, which way do I want my stripes to go? I think I want these stripes are going that way, but I think I want these stripes to go this way. It's our printable, we can do what we want. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, I like that way. I think that's cute. And then, because I didn't do a stripe, well, I did that stripe one, but not another stripe. And then I'm gonna do one of the green little washi strips. Not the stripe. What do y'all think? The snowflake or the tree? So we have little trees, little stripes, and little snowflakes. 3 years for you. Amazing, Cindy. I don't want to do the stripe because we have striped paper. So the green trees or the green snowflakes. Y'all weigh in. And then I'll let you help me decide. So then on this one, we're doing the Christmas tree, and I think I was going to do another green stripe. So I don't want to do the trees. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm thinking on this one, it would be cute to maybe do the snowflakes. Or do I do a button on this one instead? No, I want to do a washi on this one. I want to do a washi. I'm a little torn. Y'all help me. Andrea says the tree. Melissa says the tree. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward. The trees for the bow. Let's do the trees for the bow. And then maybe either the stripe or snowflake for the tree. What do y'all think? Okay, yeah, we're going to do tree. We're going to do tree for the bow. I think that will be really cute. We're gonna cut that out. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of these just to make my life a little easier, hopefully. Okay, what are we doing? Trees. Do that one. On the bow one. See what we think. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. That's gonna be really cute. Thank you. I'm glad you love them. Laura, thank you. What was I just thinking, y'all? Come on, brain, think of things. Come on, brain. Hi, Pat, I miss you. How are you? Good to see you. Do the snowman. Oh, the snowman. Well, we did the snowman with the button. Okay, so then what did I just do with those? Oh, here they are. I kind of am feeling the snowflake. Let's do the snowflake on the tree. Yeah. I feel like that's going to maybe pop a little bit better than the stripe on the plaid. So let's cut that out, see what we think. Snowflake for the tree, snowflake. All right, you know what, y'all? We on the same page. Now listen, it might be a little hard to cut the ends, how they're jagged. I ain't worried about that, okay? I'm just kind of cutting it straight, well, not straightish, but like at an angle where it looks whatever, okay? I'm not gonna try and be all, I would definitely need my readers if I was trying to get that precise, okay? Yes, okay, yep. I think that's really cute. What do y'all think? Yes. Oh my gosh, Karen. I think that's what I was actually about to say earlier, is that I feel like we need to tell the story of Spidergate to people that are new here. But it's not, I need to reshare the video because it's simply not as funny unless you were there. But okay, what had happened was years ago, I was doing a Christmas workshop similar to this. I actually had on the elf hat that Kelfie was wearing the other day, which makes it even more funny and embarrassing because this video that pretty much went viral after that and whatever. So anyways, we were making ornaments. I don't remember which ones, but we were making ornaments. And it was a great day. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I'm crafting. We lived at our old house. I've had many places I've crafted from over the years, but I was at the old house in the craft room, wearing my elf hat, holly jolly. And I was looking for my bow for an ornament we were making. And I was like, y'all, where is my bow? I'm always looking for stuff on my table, if you don't know that by now. I'm like, where's my bow? I just had it. What did I do with it? And then I felt something on my toe. And I thought, is that my bow on my toe that I feel? And yes, the stain on the floor is another epic one, Jan. And so I looked down thinking I'm going to see my little bow on my toe. And instead, I saw a tarantula. It wasn't really a tarantula, but it was a huge spider. Okay, now picture this. I'm live. People are watching just like you are. I look down going, oh, I think my bow's down here. And I look down and I go, I can't even do it. I can't even initiate the scream, but I'm like, ah! Start screaming for my husband because that's what a girl does when she sees a spider, okay? And I'm like, Anthony! Y'all watching don't know what's going on. People thought I saw a mouse. Some people thought I saw I can't even say the word, snake. Oh my gosh, which would have been so much worse. But no, some people were like, was it a spider? Whatever. And I was literally spinning. I was going, Anthony, come get it. So he comes running in. He's like, what? I was like, it's a spider, get it. And I went from being like, it's huge, it was on my toe. I was like, it was like a brown recluse thing. He's like, Stacy, it's not a brown recluse. I'm like, well, it's something, get it. So he reaches down with a paper towel and grabs the spider. And I'm like, well, say hi while you're in here. And he's like, hey. I was like, well, show him the spider so they can see. And I kept apologizing. I was like, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Just, give me a minute. So I'm like, well, show him the spider so they can see. I was like, but don't let it jump. And he was like, I won't. He opens the paper towel. And the little spider, no, Anthony's not home. He's working. He would be like, oh, here we go again. We've got another spider. Yeah, how many people were here for Spidergate? Oh, the memory. So anyways, he opens the paper towel. Yeah, my boys came to check on me too. They came running down the stairs. They're like, what? I mean, they literally probably thought I was, like something bad was happening. Everyone was about to call 911. He opens the paper towel and that spider leaped off the paper towel onto my craft desk and was like hopping around. So then again, I'm like, like just all around, y'all. And he's like, and I was going, kill it. He's like, I'm not going to kill it. Listen, don't come at me because I said kill a spider. That's my first instinct because they scare me. But Anthony's like, we're going to release it because they do good things. He's that kind of person, So he's like, oh, I'm going to let it outside. And then I was like, show him first. And he did. Then he grabbed it again. And literally, y'all, it took me so much time to regain my composure. I was just sitting there going, you guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know how I can continue. I was so worked up. My heart was racing. But then, of course, within minutes, first mistake was telling him to show it. I needed everyone to know that I wasn't just screaming for no reason. Like, I needed them to believe how scary this was. And so, anyways, I was like trying to calm down. I was like, y'all, it was a tarantula. Like the video, because I ended up like editing the video. I'll share it again. I'll see if I can find it. Maybe I can share it tonight or tomorrow because it's always funny to watch. But We've had so many funny moments like that, y'all. There was the time I made eye contact with a salesperson while I was live and I hid under my desk, and literally I was crafting 1 minute and all of a sudden I just dropped down and I was under my desk. I was like, I'll be right back, you guys. There's a salesperson at my door and I don't want them to see me because my window, like I could see right out the front door, and I was like, I do not want him to see me. Anyways, we've had so many fun moments. We will have so many fun and funny moments to come. Yes, it is a must-see video, Terry. I will definitely dig in the archives and find it and re-share it because it's a classic that should really be shared every Christmas. Just like you watch like a Christmas Story every Christmas, you need to watch Spidergate video every Christmas, okay? Because it's epic. It's just epic. All right, let's assemble our, I hate spiders too, Pam. Let's not talk about it anymore. Somebody mentioned, okay, I'm going to put Mod Podge on top of this. Somebody mentioned the stain too. So at another place that I used to craft at and do all kinds of content was Wilshire Place, this townhouse thing that I rented for my business. And I was there, I'll never forget it. I was recording a Lazy Susan tutorial on how to make the infamous Lazy Susan. And I was doing some in stain, some in paint. Well, I made the dumb mistake of setting the stain on the floor next to this crafting desk, just right at the edge. Well, I guess I had to go to the bathroom. I don't even remember what I was doing, but at some point I rounded the corner to go somewhere outside of my desk, and I kicked over the can of stain, which the lid, yes, we're only going to show Spidergate in the DC. You have to be in the DC to see it. No, that's funny. I kicked over the can of stain. Oh wait, I want these to go up and down. We decided, right? Yeah. I kicked over the can of stain in this townhouse that I was renting. I do not own, all over the floor, all over the, what do you call it? Rug that I had in there. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now that one was not funny I mean, it was, but it wasn't. But the first thing I have to do when something like that is, of course, record. So I'm like, y'all, I just spilled stain. I like recorded the whole thing. And then I called Kelly, who wasn't there at the time, but she did work for me then. And I was like, Kelly, I'm like, I didn't have proper cleaning. Like I had a few little cleaning things at the townhouse, but not stuff. It was like it was like a crime scene, okay? We needed the big guns for that, okay? So I'm gonna put a little bit of Mod Podge on the back of this one. Y'all are so funny, you remember all of these. You saw that one too? Oh gosh. So I called Kelly and she had to bring me cleaning supplies from her own house and helped me clean up that stain. Y'all, we ended up having to cut a rug. Like literally, I yelled, Kelly, right? I yelled Kelly, she wasn't there, so I had to call her. We had to cut my rug because the stain was so bad. And this craft desk weighs 10 million pounds minimum. It's the heaviest desk you've ever felt in your life. What am I doing? I need to dry this so I can iron it. And anyways, we had to cut the rug, and we didn't end up throwing that rug out until I left Wilshire Place, and then it was time to get rid of it. But somehow, by the grace of God, we got all that stain out of that carpet, or out of that floor, because it was like hardwood floors after the rug. Oh my gosh, it was everywhere. I can't even. It was awful. Okay, this is going to be so cute. We're not done because it's not sticking great, but we're still going to seal it, and then it will. You laughed until you cried. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, let's put some Mod Podge on here. Spider Story is so funny. It's a classic, I'm telling you. It's an absolute classic. You just never know. You just never know around here what's going to happen, which is half the fun because you just don't ever know what you're showing up to, you know? You never know. I lost sound. I hope not. Does everybody else hear me okay? Put our little snowflakes up here. So cute. Okay, let's get this dry and then we're gonna do one last little coat. I have not used Sparkle Mod Podge because I'm not a big glitter girl, but I think that would be cute. Did I call Anthony? I probably did call him, during which one? The stain or the, Probably. I call him for everything. I'm sure he loves it. I'm like, Anthony, Anthony. Poor Anthony and poor Kelly. They get the brunt of it for sure. Y'all, these are so cute. I love our little, okay, y'all can hear. Okay, good. If you're, yeah, well, I was going to say, if you're having trouble hearing, go out and come back in. But if you can't hear, then you can't hear me say that. So hopefully they'll figure it out. I am going to do one last little Mod Podge coat over the top just to seal this very top part. But again, we want to make sure it's really dry before we do that part. Then they'll be sealed and ready to go. How about when I almost swallowed a bee? Yes. May we never forget. That one happened just this summer when Kelly and I were sitting poolside enjoying a little downtime, and she went to leave. I had a cup with a straw, and I went to go walk her out and say bye, and left my drink unattended with the straw like this. This was before I was smart and had little lid toppers. And came back down to the pool to keep soaking up the sun, when all of a sudden I take a drink and there's something in my mouth. So your immediate reaction is like to spit it out. It was a bee. It was a bee. Still to this day, do not know how it did not sting me. Like, I'm actually just shocked that it didn't sting me, but it didn't. But I also screamed on that one. I'm pretty sure I probably called Kelly and Anthony. It was like, oh my gosh. And I, of course, recorded myself and said, y'all, I just almost swallowed a bee. Like, oh my gosh, you gotta laugh about these things, because if not, you'll cry, you know? So humor is my coping mechanism, and it's just the way I get through life, really. All right, we're gonna let that dry. We'll put the heat gun on it in a second. Let's get this one. I'm obsessed with these, you guys. They're cute. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, both Pams. Thank y'all. I think they're really cute as well. It's fun coming up with these different ideas every year for you guys, and just fun, new little twists. And listen, that's the thing I do love about printable crafting is, number one, you can, like we've said, you can make it as simple or as complicated as you want, but there's just so many different options, from framing to ornaments to bigger projects like we've done. Like, there's just so many different ways that you can use them. You can make things so customizable and cute, and I don't know, it just gives you such a variety. And back when, I know I told you all the story of kind of like how I started designing printables and doing them, but one of the things that I loved about it so much back then, and still do, is I don't have a Cricut. I don't have a laser machine like so many people do now to cut out, you know, things. And I was really struggling with crafting, finding creative ways to just use scrapbook paper and surfaces and little embellishments. And this has given me a way to have this really cute, customizable type decor that looks like stuff you'd get at Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, Home Goods, all the places. And it's just a way to get that customizable look without having what I call fancy equipment, right? We don't have to have a Cricut. We don't have to have laser machines. We don't have to have all of that stuff. When you just have printables, some Mod Podge, and some surfaces or some frames or whatever you need, then you're just good to go, you know? So it's really a way to be able to kind of take your crafting up a notch without having to learn how to use a Cricut and learn how to use a program like that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you could do them on round surfaces, Joyce. That would actually be so cute, because you could use your background pages and cut them out circle, and as long as these middle parts fit on the circle, I think that could be totally, totally cute for sure. Okay, now this one is bubbling a little bit, probably because we've put so many layers of Mod Podge, but what do we say? No bubbles, no troubles. Supplies, question mark. Typing that word that you just did, Pam, it should send you the link to my favorite crafting supplies. Not everything that I've used this week is linked, but everything that I'm able to link is linked. Okay? Love crafting with your printables. Can't figure out how to use a Cricut or other things. Yes, if you're not tech savvy, you don't have to be tech savvy to be in the printable club. I've seen y'all asking about my earrings. I think I got these from my friends at Cotton Chaos. either them or my friend Sarah with Framed. I honestly cannot remember who they came from, but I've had them a little bit, but thank you. Okay, so we're gonna dry it, and then we're gonna go over it with our parchment paper and iron one last time. Then we're gonna add our hangers, and then we're gonna be done. Done, done, done. Done for now. We're not done for the day, because y'all gotta come back at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna be next to my Christmas tree, which is right out there in my entryway. Right now, it's just a flock tree, no ornaments, no ribbon, no anything, but I'm gonna be showing you kind of what I have up my sleeve this year, going over some of my best decorating, tree decorating tips and tricks. If you don't know, I have been teaching ladies how to decorate their tree with ribbon for literally years. We'll talk more about that in the next live, but it's kind of my, which is funny because I sweat when I make bows for projects, but I love making bows on my trees. So I don't know. I'm a complicated girl living in a complicated world, you know, so it's fine. It's fine. All right, so now that these are dry, I'm going to take my parchment paper, my iron. We're going to go. Oh, I don't know, Susan. It's been doing that a little bit through Facebook Messenger. The link is working, so I don't know what's going on. That's out of my control, unfortunately. I'll see if I can look into it. It's only doing that in Facebook Messenger to some people, so I'm not sure what the problem is. But, oh, why did I put the iron up? I'm not done, y'all. Oh, Lord. Y'all. Tammy, my sweatshirt is actually one that I used to sell in my shop, but I do not sell any clothing or apparel anymore, so it's no longer available. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but Christmas is my favorite. That's what it says. I know it's backwards to y'all, but so cute. You learned how to decorate a beautiful tree for me, Kimbra. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, friends. Here we are, nice and smooth. Look how cute these are, you guys. I love, love, love these so much. Now, for hangers, obviously you can do any type of ribbon that you want. I'm just doing jute. I love bringing in a little natural element, so I'm just gonna use this little, I don't know, jute, whatever. I've had this in my stash forever. Don't even know where it came from. But I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna use my little staple gun, and we're just gonna staple on some ribbon. You can make your little hangers as long as you need to. I don't like to make them too long because you don't want them drooping off your branches, okay? The wood that I used is from Michael's Pam. It's just a 5x5 surface from Michael's. So you could type in 5x5 wood surface on the Michael's website, or if you go to the store, you'll find it in their little crafting section. So, okay. Anyways, okay, so there we go. Super cute. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do the same thing on this one. Dun, dun, dun. My staple gun's from Amazon as well. Oops. Oh, I was saying I don't like the strings to be too long because I like to kind of tuck them back in my branches and not have them dangling too much. So thank you guys. This has been so fun. We still got to announce our giveaway winner. So hang with me. Hang with me. Hang with me. Okay, whoops. Make sure I'm doing it the right way. And then, are these in Printable Club? Yes, Carolyn, everything that I'm using this week is in Printable Club. So this is one of the, oh no. Oh no. I feared this day would come. I don't even know if I have more staples. Do I? Oh, I do. I was literally thinking about that the other day. I'm like, these staples got to be getting close to being done. Oh, I barely have any staples left. Yikes. Wait a sec. Do they go this way? I think that's right. Let me see. Let me see if I put them in there right. Yep, okay. Woo, we're gonna have to get some more staples. What was I saying, y'all? My Atlanta. I get so easily distracted, as you can tell. I don't even know. I don't even know what I was saying. If I need a tree. Oh, Terry, I got plenty of my own trees to put up and decorate. Trust me. Trust me. I wish I could, but man, I'll be lucky to get through all of mine, you know. Thank you, Janet. It's truly been so fun. I have loved every minute of this. All right, these look so cute. There's that one. That one. Oh, this might be one of my faves just because I love plaid. I love the tree. It's so cute. And then obviously all of these that I made the other day. So now I got 6 new ornaments to mix and mingle in my tree. I might do a couple of them on our family tree and then the rest on my themed tree that y'all are going to see this afternoon. What do y'all think? Did you love this? I hope you will make these. Yes, absolutely cute shelf sitters. That's what we were saying earlier. If you don't want to do the string, actually, I don't think I have room in my tiered tray, but one of these would have been so cute in my tiered tray. Yeah, Kelfie, are you on here? Are you going to be able to make it back from the North Pole? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. You guys, let me show you real quick and then we're going to do our winners, okay? So, yeah, you can make as many as you want, Susan. That's the cool thing about printables. I made 6. You can make 6. You can print 100 copies of these if you want. You can make 100 ornaments. So that's what's cool about it. But let me show you real quick because this is the last time I'm live about Printable Club before tomorrow at midnight, which is when the half off ends, okay? So it'll be open a little bit longer than tomorrow night, but you would be crazy not to go ahead and sign up before tomorrow night if you're going to sign up because you'll get in for $10, okay? So these are the November printables that are in the club. We've got this bundle that that's a different page. This is the one that I crafted with for all the stuff in my coffee bar. So how cute would these be on the ornaments too? That page would be so cute. So that is bundle number 1 that we did on the coffee bar. Bundle number 2. I'm obsessed. I'm definitely going to be doing, I already did that project, but I'm definitely going to be doing something else this month, probably in the DC with this bundle. That's bundle number 2. Bundle number 3 is the snowman. Oh, Kelly's stealing the sleigh and she's on her way, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Be careful in the sky, Kelly. The snowman bundle is bundle number 3 in the Printable Club. As I'm showing this to you, I need you to keep telling yourself, $10. This is only $10. Think about where you drop $10. You spend more than $10 getting you some Chick-fil-A, getting you a Starbucks, getting you going to the Dollar Tree, going to the Hobby Lobby. You definitely spending more than $10. You're getting all of this, and I'm not even done, for $10. That's bundle 3. Bundle 4 in the Printable Club for November is our cute little peppermint bundle. And look, y'all, ornament. A lot of these, like somebody was asking earlier, a lot of these smaller ones can be used for ornaments too, okay? If you need ideas for them. That was bundle 4. Bundle 5 is one of our exclusives, which means only available in the Printable Club. Can't get it on my website or anywhere else. We've got the ornaments, the beautiful tree, and the beautiful bells. So that was bundle number 5. And then bundle number 6 is our ornament bundle that is in the club as well this month. But that's not all. You also get the October printables, okay? Because we released November early, we're still leaving October printables up in the member area for everyone who joins before tomorrow night, okay? You join before tomorrow night, you're getting $10, all those printables, plus, oh, Vicky, I got her hook. She's going to sign up for the PC. Awesome, Vicky. I'm so excited to have you. Look, these would make really cute ornaments as well. This is the vintage stamp bundle. Adorable. So this is page 1, page 2, and page 3 of that October bundle. We have this bundle here that I did some projects with. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a big bundle. That's bundle 2 from October. our cute little Grand Millennial bundle. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Look, ornament, 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 ornament. This, oh my gosh, now I want to make another ornament with this. That would be so cute. Yay! Sandy signed up for the Printable Club. Woohoo! Awesome. I've lost count, y'all, but as you can tell, this is a lot, okay? We have a cute Thanksgiving bundle in there. Yeah, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. We got the turkey. We got the pumpkin pie. We got the pumpkins. We got the happy Thanksgiving and all the things. This is bundle 5, exclusive, only in the club. If you're into the gingerbread theme, which is just simply adorable, this is our little neutral gingerbread bundle, but it would look really cute incorporated with color if you do color. So that one is an exclusive. And then, whew, I'm almost out. I am out of breath. Last but not least, but no, because hold on. Okay, the Santa, which we have to take a moment for our Santa project, which is so pretty that we did. And then our tree project from that one, which we did, y'all, beautiful. You can sign up on Monday. Oh my gosh, that fell and that scared me. Oh my Lanta. You will not get half off your first month Monday. It'll be open all through next week, but the half off ends tomorrow night, okay? So we have Santa, we have the sleigh, and then we have the train. So those are all of the October printables. But wait, there's more, okay? Last but certainly not least, inside the Printable Club, as my gift from me to the PC girls, is this seasonal starter pack, which is a floral bundle with seasonal prints for every season. These could literally just be put into an 8x10 picture frame. You have one, or this is the everyday. These are with Mod Podge, just like we did with the ornaments today. Yep, you can see the replay of that Santa one on my main page too. That's the spring ones. I actually haven't had much caffeine today, Marla. This is just me normal. Is that scary? These are the summer ones. And I'm running on Christmas fumes. Like, I'm running on Christmas adrenaline over here. So these are the 2 fall ones. These are the 2 Christmas ones. The Christmas planners for the DC, Teresa. Yep. This is just Printable Club stuff. Vicky signed up. Awesome. The 2 Christmas ones and then the 2 winter ones. I don't even know how many sheets of paper that is, but it's a lot, you guys. It is a lot. You get so much for $10. Like I said, not only will I not be having a sale like this again anytime in the near future, we are also closing the doors to the Printable Club. After this, we're not going to be open the rest of the year. We probably won't be open again until spring. So now is the time to get in, okay, for $10. Come see if you like it. Come get all these printables so you can at least do this stuff for the holidays, and then you can go from there. Yes, so members share. I do have a free Facebook group too, Terry, where you can post your projects and stuff, like a sharing group. After you sign up for Printable Club, it will email you the information on that group. So people share their projects in there. If you're in the decorating and creating community, people share there. We do post on the page where we say, share your projects below. So you'll get lots of inspiration from other PC girls too. The Christmas tree is in the November, vintage Christmas November bundle. But you'll get lots of inspiration from them. You'll get inspiration from me and all the things. So, oh my gosh, y'all, that was a lot of ground to cover. Thank you for sticking with me. Let's announce the winner of our 6 free pillow covers, which is, drum roll please, Liz Mercer. I know it's backwards, but Liz Mercer, you are winning the 6 free Wilshire pillow covers. So we will, Amanda and support will reach out to you. We'll actually email Amanda if you see this, or we'll try and track you down and get you your pillow covers. And then, what was it? Oh, and now we got to pick our 25. I was like, what was I going to do? Now we have to pick our giveaway, oh my gosh, $25 gift card to my shop. Okay. Yes, Teresa says you will not regret signing up for the PC. If we're already in the PC, where can we find the winter printables? Everything's in the Printable Club, Barbara. on that main first page when you log into the member area. So you'll have November printables, and if you keep scrolling, you'll see October. So they're all there, okay? All right, let's do this. Dun 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 dun. I have to focus. Kathy Gill. Is that, I never know how to say your name, Kathy. Is that right? Kathy, Guill. Kathy with the K, Kelly, if you're writing it down. Kathy! So y'all tell Liz congrats on her pillow covers. Tell Kathy congrats on her $25 Wilshire Collections gift card. And that is a wrap on this live, you guys. This was so fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. Pam says you will not regret joining. Her printables are always amazing. Thank you, Pam. The biggest compliment I feel like I get every month, because these are a surprise every month, and you can get all of them when you join, Susan. Absolutely. They're a surprise every month. And a lot of ladies say that it's like Christmas morning. They come out on the first of the month, unless the first falls on like a holiday or a weekend, then they'll come out like the second or the third. But the day that they're released, we send an email, we send a text if they're on the text list. And we're like, your printables are here, log in now. And literally ladies get so excited. Like imagine having a happy little message come to your inbox every single month where you get this surprise that's for you. You get this treat that's for you. I get so nervous and so anxious because I spend all month designing these and curating these and tweaking them and coming up with ideas and themes, and no one gets to see them until they do. And so I'm like so nervous on the first, like, are they going to like them? Or what are they going to think? Are they going to love them? All the things. And then it never fails. Every single month, people, y'all love them, but more than that, especially like in the DC where people can post, they're posting in there. And what I was going to say is the best compliment I can get is, I don't know how you do it, but you always what's the word? What am I trying to say? They're always better than the last. Like you keep outdoing yourself. And I'm not trying to do that by any means, because I think they're all great. But like the point is, people aren't disappointed, right? People aren't like, oh gosh, this month she kind of whatever. Every month you guys are giving amazing feedback. We really have just such good response to all the printables, because I try and keep them a variety, things that I think will go in a lot of homes, a lot of different themes, and just all the things. And so it's really cool. It's really cool. Page for it's a page. It's for anybody. It's a free group. I'll try. I don't really post about it a lot because I'm not active in there. It's just a sharing group that y'all can use. But I don't think I have a keyword set up for it. So I'll try and remember to post about that at some point soon. But yes, congrats to the ladies. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here because I got to go eat lunch. I got to put my feet up for a minute. Kelly's on her way back from the North Pole. So when she gets here, we're going to get set up for live number 2. But please come join me next to the Christmas tree so I can give you guys some Christmas tree decorating tips and tricks, and we can kind of wrap up our week together. So see you guys soon, or if you watch on replay, see you over on the replay. Thank you, Linda. Y'all are so sweet, and we'll see you soon. Bye, friends.